Hello and welcome to another video. I'm hoping this will be a fast one and I don't talk for too long because hubby is waiting for me to make him lunch and he's not very happy about the fact that I told him I was going to make a video. So I'm going to be quick. Well, I hope I'm going to be quick. Deanna quick, which is probably going to be 20 minutes. We'll see. But I just really wanted to show you my perfume oil haul gift, and I'm not going to show you every single one of them. I'm only going to show a few because two reasons. One, the lady who gifted them to me, Tina, thank you so much, I am so grateful, sent me a lot, and it's just too many to go through every single one of them. And so I've just picked out a few to just talk about. She sent me 4 different houses: Asedos, Perfume Oil Expressions, Oil Perfumery, and one more that I don't remember the name of. But it's a fairly popular one too. And how this came about was, I don't know if you remember, but about a month or so ago, a couple months ago, I kind of posted a video saying I can't use spray perfumes at the moment because my nose is not very happy with me. Fortunately, my nose has improved since then. But I generally love perfume oils anyway. I particularly love them in my purse. And I posted in my group asking, the perfume group, asking for opinions about certain perfume oils and what brands they would recommend and things like that. And it's a wonderful group. The ladies in there are very, very friendly and generous and just lovely. And anyway, one of them contacted me and said, hey, I've got all these perfume oils. I don't use them. I don't like them. I find that I prefer sprays, so you can have them if you want them. And I'm very, very grateful. I offered to pay her. I offered to pay for postage, and she said no, repeatedly, because I offered repeatedly because I felt so grateful for everything that she sent me. So I am, Tina, if you watch this, I cannot even begin to tell you how grateful I am to be able to try all of these, and I love them all. I will, once I get to try every single one of them, pass on, to give back any of the ones that don't work for me to whoever, might want them, and, pay it forward. But I'm not there yet because I haven't had a chance to try every single one of them. But anyway, so it's only a small selection today. And the other reason is I'm only doing a small selection because I find that when I watch a video, I don't know what it's like for other people. And it's like, I've tried 30 perfumes, so you don't have to. I kind of lose track after a while. And it's hard to follow. So, 4, 5, 6, that kind of works for me. So I'm doing what works for me, and that's kind of where I'm at. So Asedos is one of the brands. I think this is, it says packaged in Australia. I don't know if it's made in Australia. I think it's an Australian brand. I'm not sure. But anyway, so I've got 3 here from Asedos. I do actually have more. And maybe at some point I could do like a brand by brand, sort of go through them. But I've picked out Rosemary, Alabama. That's an interesting name, which is their version of Deanna. Amalfi Citrus, which is their version of Bal d'Afrique. Anybody who knows me knows that Bal d'Afrique is one of my all-time favorite scents. So I'm very excited about this. And I do have the original to compare to. I'm just pulling it out because, as usual, I am not organized enough to actually have it here with me. And I can't find it. Here we go. I've just got a little bit of the original of the Bal d'Afrique because your girl can't afford, what is it, 400 and something, almost $500 now for a bottle. So she's got a little bit of it. And then the other one is Ethereal Saffron, which is their version of Baccarat Rouge 540. And the interesting thing about Baccarat Rouge is that the isn't there aldehydes? The ambroxan in it makes me nose blind. So I can't smell Baccarat Rouge, the original Baccarat Rouge. I cannot smell it. I love it. I love it on other people, but if I wear it within a minute or two, it's gone. It doesn't matter whether it's a dupe or whether it's a version or an inspiration, whatever. The original, 2 minutes, that's it. I don't smell it again. So I don't own it. I don't have it. I love the scent, but I'm very familiar with the scent, but I'm not going to wear it because I can't smell it. And even if I did this, there's nothing. So there's just, to me, there's no point. And then there's the perfume. This is Perfume Oil Expressions. This is called Brilliance. Oh, I choked on myself. And that's their version of Baccarat Rouge 540. This is Mango Touch. I'm guessing maybe it's their version of Mango Skin by Wilhelm Parfum. Maybe, I'm not sure. I do have the original, but it's way over there. So I'm not gonna get up and grab it, sorry. And oh, this is from Oil Perfumery. So this is another brand. And this is their version of Libre, their version of YSL. And this is one I'm not familiar with, so I have no idea if it's, you know, any good at all. And sort of for me, I should sort of say that when it comes to somebody else's version of an original, I don't expect it to be 100% exact. I expect it to smell good. I expect it to last if it can. And I expect it to obviously be affordable. But for me, very much, I judge it as a standalone on whether I like it or not and whether it is close enough to be good enough. And that's it for me. I know people are different when it comes to inspired versions of what they expect and what they want, because I see a lot of people in groups asking, how accurate is this? And that is not a criteria for me, particularly if I don't own or I've never smelled the original, and I don't care, or it doesn't matter to me. Sometimes it does if it's like a very, very popular, not popular, if it's a favorite. But generally, if it's a favorite, I would rather save up for the original, which is what I usually do. Or, you know, I get smaller decant versions of it that I can use in it and enjoy. And fortunately for me, with Bound to Freak, I am very fortunate to have a friend who is a perfumer, and his version of Bound to Freak is out of this world. Absolutely outstanding. It's even better than the original, I think. So again, it's not, you know, 100% because he's made it better in my opinion, and it lasts a lot longer. But that whole scent profile is there, and I love. So I am going to start with Baccarat Rouge because there are two of them. The Perfume Oil Expressions one, and I'm trying to find the other one. What did I do with it? And the Asedos one. So this is the Asedos one. And I can't tell you, okay, you see how that's kind of brown? That is because of the oxidization of the oil at the tip, because that's been exposed to air. There's nothing wrong with it. Just, you know, wipe it off, get rid of it. It's not harmful or anything like that. It's just oxidized. And it still works. It still smells nice. So I'm not terribly fussed with it. Now, I have tried these. They do very much, you can tell this one Tina liked because she's used quite a lot of it. And this is the oil is it the Perfume Oil Expressions version. Ooh, and it comes out. That comes out a lot. So that's on the other side. That's a lot of it. Eesh. Okay. This side, the Perfume Oils Expression 1, is a lot sweeter. And I can't tell you what's in it that makes it sweeter. And the Asedos version is a lot muskier. However, they both do very much have that Baccarat Rouge vibe going on, you know, with the saffron and a little bit of the jasmine and things like that. I did have to wipe a bit of it off because it was just too much of it on my skin. And I'm just going to mix it all together. But they're nice. They're very, very nice. And I do like them. The other one, which is, we'll do Bal d'Afrique because I'm so familiar with this. That's just it there. Oh, yeah. I just love the scent. Oh, it is just beautiful. You know what would be nice, I think, is that layering the oil with the original that I have here would make it last a lot longer. I'm just trying to spray it away so it doesn't get up my nose. Yeah. Yeah. It is. The original is actually a lot softer. It's still very fresh. You still get that citrus and that vetiver going on. But the oil is a lot punchier. So I think, you know, because the Byredo Bal d'Afrique, the original, is one of my complaints about the line in general, is that they don't last a long time on the skin. If I layer the oil, I think, with the original, it's going to last a really long time and it's going to be wonderful. And we're going away soon, and I was thinking, what do I bring along with me to wear? And I think this is going to be one of them. So yeah, I really, really like that. That's beautiful. And in general, I like oils anyway, because I find that they last longer, they travel well, you know, that kind of thing. And then the other one, which is the Asedos version of Deanna. A long time ago, not long, but maybe 6 or so months ago, I tried the original Deanna at the store. Granted, I'd already smelled a lot of things, so my nose might have been a little off by then. But I didn't love it. And I felt it was a very young fragrance that was more suitable for younger women. It's very fresh, it's very floral, it's very sweet, but to me it smelled like a young, I'm just going to put it here, and again, you see these Asedos oils, they do seem to oxidize, and you can look it up, but it basically just means that, you know, the oils have been exposed to air, and they might not be the best quality oils. So there's that too. But I have to say, this Deanna oil is really pretty. It's really, really pretty. It has rose in it, and I can smell the rose. But I've recently noticed that there have been a few fragrances that have rose, but sort of a modern twist to rose that I'm not hating, and that, you know, it is maybe bringing me back to my love of the rose scent in perfume rather than just as a bathroom spray and to use it in the bathroom, because this Asedos version of Deanna is so pretty. It's so pretty. So yeah, if you like a really pretty, soft, sweet, feminine, rose scented perfume oil, try this. That is nice. 2 more, because I have a hungry husband who is not happy with me. And because there's only 2 left that I want to talk about, because I don't want this to be 3 hours long. This one is from Oil Perfumery, and this is their version of YSL Libre. And I have to say, you know, the Asedos roller and the, what's the other brand? The Perfume Oil Expressions roller, they deposit like oil easily. This one I don't feel, you sort of see, I've kind of really tried to get it out, but it's, the flow is very controlled. Look, I have no idea how YSL Libre smells, okay? But this is a nice, pretty designer fragrance. That's all I can say about it. Actually, I will have a quick look because I've got my iPad right here to see what the notes are. And it's YSL Libre. YSL Libre. Here we go. That's YSL Libre. It's white floral. Yeah, citrus, lavender, vanilla. Powdery, animalic, woody. I smell the white florals. I smell a little bit of citrus. And I smell the powdery and slightly sweet, but I don't smell the vanilla. So it's not coming through like really, really strong. And it's sort of just a white, floral, sweet, slightly fruity, powdery designer perfume. And it's got that powdery, that designer perfume vibe to it. You know, if you know your perfumes well, you will know what I mean between the difference between the way a niche perfume smells versus a designer perfume smells. There is a uniqueness to a lot of the niche perfumes in terms of the way they're formulated. And yeah, this just smells like classic designer perfume, which is fine. It's nice enough, but this might be one of the ones that I pass on to somebody who might appreciate it a bit more than I would. And finally, is there a finally? Yes, there is a finally, if I can find it. I didn't mean that way. Here we go. Mango Touch. This is, again, it's oxidized a bit. You can see that it's a bit yellow. This is, okay, it's very mangoey. The other thing I like about perfume oils is that, you know, I can rub it into my skin because it's an oil. And that does make it very, very nice. I can smell the mango. I can smell that it's fruity. And it's nice enough. I think I have to try it and wear it a bit more and see how it develops on my skin, because right now it just seems to be very one-dimensional, and it's just sweet fruity mango. But it is mango, so I can smell the mango, which is a good thing. And the thing I like about perfume oils, and even if they are a lesser quality synthetic oil, or, you know, a lesser quality perfume oil concentrate, because it's blended with oil, a carrier oil, whether it's jojoba oil or coconut oil or whatever oil they use, versus alcohol, I think, okay, this is in my very uneducated opinion, I get less of that synthetic alcohol-y smell coming through, even if the oils and the raw ingredients and the raw materials are not the highest best quality, because a spray perfume is mixed with perfumer's alcohol, And you can have varying qualities of perfumers alcohol, which affects the raw ingredients and how it blends and how it mixes. And therefore, I think if it's lesser quality, whether it's the oils or the oils and the perfume's alcohol, you can smell that syntheticness a lot more, and you can smell that alcohol a lot more. So, you know, if you go to the dollar store and buy a perfume and you spray it, you go, whoa, that's a lot of alcohol. I can really smell the alcohol. That's what I mean. The thing I like about oils is there's no alcohol in it per se. So it's just oil, and therefore you're not smelling the alcohol. So you smell more of the oil, even if it's diluted with the carrier oil. And I think for me that works. I like that about a perfume oil, and the fact that it could be a lower quality oil, but I'm okay with that. And I think very much with the perfume oils, I will use it to layer, especially for example, like the Bal d'Afrique, because, you know, I have the perfume, and with the perfume oil, it basically means that it's going to last a lot longer. It's going to be a lot nicer, longer wearing on me. So yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun with these. I really like them. There are a couple I think I will pass on, even from this small batch of 6. So that's them. I will maybe keep my favorite of the Baccarat Rouge versions, because I think Tina included like 3 or 4 different Baccarat Rouge versions from every brand in what she sent me. So I might keep my favorite one and then pass on the rest of them. So, right, I'm going to go. It's 22 minutes, which means I've gone 2 minutes over my allotted 20-minute time. I'm going to go feed the hubby. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Tina. I really appreciate your generosity. I hope I get to meet you one day, and I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Do all the YouTubey things, and see you in my next video. Bye-bye.